Daniel believed that providing for his family meant carrying every burden alone. Each morning, he left home before sunrise. Each evening, he returned exhausted. Maya managed the house, Ethan disappeared into his phone, and Lily quietly wished they would spend time together. They lived under one roof, yet each of them felt alone. Then, another rent increase arrived. Groceries cost more, school expenses were growing, and Daniel's salary was no longer enough. He stared at the bills, wondering which one he could delay and which family need he would have to sacrifice. Daniel hid his fear behind silence. Maya felt as though she had lost her partner. Ethan became anxious about school and his future, while Lily watched the people she loved slowly drift apart. No one wanted to create another problem, so no one spoke. Soon, Daniel's work hours were reduced. The pressure he had buried finally escaped as frustration. Maya confronted him about shutting everyone out. Ethan stood nearby holding a failed exam, blaming himself for adding to the family's worries. Frightened by the argument, Lily covered her ears and cried. They all tried to solve the crisis alone. Daniel searched for extra work late into the night. Maya counted every coin. Ethan tried to study through his anxiety while Lily drew a picture of her family holding hands. Everyone was trying, but they were no longer trying together. Then one evening, the electricity suddenly went out. The television went silent. The phones turned dark. For the first time in weeks, there were no screens or distractions. Only for people sitting together by candlelight, Lily placed her drawing on the table and quietly asked, "Are we still a family if we never talk?" Her question broke through the silence. Daniel finally admitted that he was afraid. Maya confessed how alone and exhausted she felt. Ethan revealed his anxiety and his fear of becoming a burden. They cried, listened, and held one another. Their problems had not disappeared, but the family was no longer hiding from them. The next morning, they made a plan together. Daniel searched for more stable work. Maya contacted a community support center. Ethan applied for a scholarship and found a small weekend job that would not interrupt his studies. Lily created a family calendar with shared meals, honest conversations, and screen-free evenings. Slowly, their situation improved. Daniel found new work. Ethan received a scholarship, and the family began controlling its expenses. More importantly, they learned to notice when someone was struggling to ask for help before silence turned into distance. A few weeks later, they shared a simple picnic in the park. There were no expensive gifts and no perfect solutions, only homemade food, laughter, and time together. Daniel once believed strength meant carrying everything alone. But his family taught him something greater. A strong family is not one without problems. It is one that faces its problems together. When life becomes heavy, do not let silence separate you from the people you love. Speak honestly. Listen without judgment. Ask for help. Because even in the hardest season, hope can begin with one simple conversation. Asterisk.